In this video, we step back into the past and see the first settlement in this part of southern Chile and a fantastic museum on the Magellan Strait, all from Punta Arenas, Chile. Join us. Good morning! Welcome to Punta Arenas, Chile, our first stop in Chile. And it is obviously a tender stop. There's a tender boat getting ready. Oops. We are in the Magellan Strait. It's a beautiful day. Today, Eden and I have a private tour. We will see more of the Strait of Magellan, a museum, an old replica of an old fort, a lot of things. It's going to be a good day. Welcome to Fort Bulnes, located on the shores of the Strait of Magellan and a 62-kilometer drive from Punta Arenas. Fort Bulnes was originally settled in 1843. Named after President Manuel Bulnes Prieto, the settlement was established to colonize southern Chile and protect the strait. Our guide told us the harsh conditions and a scarcity of close drinking water led to the fort being abandoned after just 6 years for a settlement in Punta Arenas, also on the strait, but with close drinking water. It was rebuilt in the 1940s and made a national monument in 1968. This reconstruction was built to look just as it did when it was first built. Some of the more interesting features are the church, the post office, the jail, the stables, O'Higgins Lighthouse, and a walk that you can take to the viewpoint of the Strait of Magellan. The walk is really interesting, and our guide knew his trees. So this was the first house built here. This part is a reconstruction. All of it's a reconstruction, but they used a lot of the wood from the original. After visiting the fort, we visited a museum of the Strait of Magellan. It was a fantastic little museum, and if you're ever there, be sure to stop by the cafe. We tried some juice that I'd never heard of before. It's so interesting to try new things. It was fantastic and really purple, very pretty. Wow. House for the carpenter. And then a monkey puzzle tree. It looks like half of one because the other half's been windblown. Aww. Oh wow. We used to make this good, as you can imagine. Mud and grass bricks. The rain. So this would have been for storage and animals. Here the flooring is original. And they have a lot of information about the history and the settlement. So with the construction, they didn't have nails, so they had wood inside wood, so that it all fit together, if that makes sense. And look. So this was the jail, and your windows are open, so you had air conditioning all day. No, which you don't want in the winter, but you know.
And you are there the days that you need to pass. In here, and well, they have this kind of salt because they can make fires near of the salt.
Oh, of course. This would have been a hard place to live in the winter, but your views are gorgeous. If they were under attack, that's why I'd be. This is in the back of the chapel. It would have been for the priest. And it's just connected to the chapel.
So the original ones.
Original floors. I love the original floors. They look all battered and bruised, as well they should. Dad'll be impressed. He would pick them. I can see why it would be popular. Wow. This Museum of the Strait, or Museo del Estrecho, I hope that's pronounced even close to correct, is part history museum and part natural history museum, and had some really interesting information on the strait and the area around it. It also has a fantastic view of the strait and a great coffee shop and gift shop. So it's well worth stopping in if you're in the area. The type of animals that you can see here, like the guanaco and the bird, and that's the type of skunk. It shows the history, the original inhabitants, and then when Magellan came. Or Magellan, or he had several names. Our guide said that every language has a different pronunciation for Magellan. And then that's when they founded Fort Bulnes, and then they moved to Punta Arenas. Beautiful view for a museum. Wow. After our visit to the museum, it started raining, so we didn't see a lot of Punta Arenas, just a bit here and there of the main square, and then a gorgeous panoramic viewpoint. By then we were soaked. We went into a market to get a coffee and did a little shopping, and then we headed back to the ship. We really enjoyed our time in Punta Arenas. There's so much more to explore. But I love history, so this fort was right up my alley. And standing there looking at the Strait of Magellan, it's incredible. You just kind of have to pinch yourself. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it.
Has two shields on his hand. Okay, on his left hand has the Chilean shield, and in the other hand the Spanish shield. Okay, this a gift from the French government for Punta Arenas.
A gift from the French government here in Plaza de Armas. Going around in circles.
Jose Montes Palace.
That's beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I'm on an amazing adventure with cruises in South Africa and a world cruise that has ports in Europe, South America, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. So click the Travels with V and Steve icon below to subscribe so you don't miss a video.